Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to be back. I know it has been about 3 months. 3 months since I filmed. And I missed filming. I missed you all. I missed my page, creating videos. I just missed it all. But I know if some of you all watched my last video, I was actually transitioning from one job to the next job and still trying to make sure my previous job was still able to function while I was transitioning and in the process of hiring someone to fill my previous role. So I stepped in and was helping them until they finally hired someone. And although I didn't expect it to take 3 months, but it did, and I was available and willing to help. So it took most of my time. I was working 2 jobs for the last 3 months, like I said. And I was working from 6:30 in the morning to 7 o'clock at night with no break. So that kind of shifted my filming because I was like extremely tired and I needed to rest to be able to function for both jobs. But your girl is back and I am so excited. They hired somebody. They started last week. So I took the rest of last week and kind of wind down, relax, and I said your girl is back. So I have a lot to show you all. I have products I've bought since then and I have not been using them. I kept them stored because I wanted to share them with you all before I started using them. So we're going to get that done in another video. I just want to get on here today and get back into my element of filming. So I guess enough of rambling, right? And let's get into this video. Okay, so I think today I want to use this Morphe eyeshadow palette, and it's the Power Multi Effects palette, and it's the more mauve color scheme palette. And I've swatched them in the store and I really like the way they look. So I actually showed this in my last haul, but I've never used it. Like I said, I'm so excited to be back. So y'all just bear with your girl because I'm going to be like here, there, all over the place. Y'all know how I do. I'm just so excited to be back. Y'all just don't know. Like I said, I didn't know it was going to take this long, but your girl is here. I'm back for it. I got me some new specs. And y'all know I can't see. I'm blind as a bat. I can't read. And I got some contacts too while I was away. I just don't have a mirror right now, so that's going to help me out when I'm filming something. I can't read certain things, but I did get some new glasses too. So we're just going to go ahead on and try to make this thing work. Now, I did do my brows, but I did not prime my lids. So I'm going to use the CoverGirl. Is it CoverGirl? Yeah, it's CoverGirl. Y'all know I can't see. And this is in the shade. Let me get my glasses, y'all, because I cannot see. This is in the shade beige. And y'all know what's something strange? When I went to my last eye exam, I've never heard this before. So let me know if y'all heard this before. One of my eyes is nearsighted and one is farsighted. That's why I'm like having a hard time balancing when I see stuff. It's like super blurry when it's close up. So I don't know. I never heard that, but that's what they told me when I was there during my last visit. And I said it makes sense because I can't see anything close up. My right eye is farsighted and my left eye is nearsighted, which is crazy. I've never heard it before. So I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and we're going to blend the base on the lid. I am just so glad to be back. Y'all just don't understand. Because this is my therapy, my little me time. I mean, I like to do my makeup, but filming was just like even more of, keeping me sane and relaxed because I loved to film. So I'm just going to make sure that is blended pretty good. So what y'all been up to? Since I've been away, if you're still here with me, I hope some of y'all are still here with me, and bear it with your girl. Because, life will throw you some curveballs, and you just have to go with the flow and pick back up when you can. And I saw that through this process. Some things may put a little halt in you, and you just have to pick it back up when you can and make it work. So I'm just adding a little bit more to the lid. And again, this is the shade Beige in the True Blend Concealer. And like I said, I've been doing my makeup. I just have not been able to film because the time it was going to take me to try to film and get ready for work and do all that stuff, it just was not going to happen for me with those 2 jobs. It's like just taking a lot out of me. So I'm going to take this BH brush and we're going to set the powder on the lid. We're going to lightly dust it. And I know this might be a long video, but y'all, my videos are long anyway, because I can talk and talk and talk like it's no tomorrow. But that's your girl. But I'm here for it, and I hope y'all are here for it too. So now we're going to go ahead and dive into this palette. So I think I want to start out with, can't start with nothing with something in the corner of my eyes. Oh, I think I'm going to start out with the second shade, Botanica. I don't know what that powder got in my eye or what. The shade Botanica. And I'm going to take this, I don't know what brush it is, Sonia Kashif brush, this large fluffy brush. And we're going to take that second shade and I'm going to pop it right in the crease area. That's brighter than it looks. We're going to keep going anyway. I'm going to go up a little bit towards the brow bone since it's really, 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 really light. Same thing for the other eye. I'm just stamping it. So it's really bright. But we're going to keep pushing. Something is in my eye. Is that it? Is that gone now? I think so. Sorry guys, but something was in my eye. But now I'm going with the shade. What does that say? I don't have a clue. But this shade down here at the bottom next to the deep mauve shade, we're going to try to pop that in our crease and see if it's going to deepen up just a little bit. Right on top of that lighter shade. It's more of like a mauve taupey, like a taupey tint, taupey mauve tint to it when you place it. And maybe it's because it's on top of that lighter shade as well. So we're just going to place it right in that crease area, right on top of it. Right on top of the shade. And, you know, I like to lightly build my shades. And then I'll blend them once I get them placed where I want the shades. So now we're going to blend the shades right in that crease area. And I'm going to blend in light circular motions. Same thing for the other eye. Want to lightly blend and make sure those edges are not harsh when you are blending them. I'm going to go upwards right above where the shadow sets so we don't have that harshness. And they're blending pretty good. So I like that it's blending pretty good. So now I'm going to go in with this Morphe M332 brush. And it's this more dense fluffy brush, fluffy blending brush. I think I'm going to go with the shade Wildflower. And it's this deep maroon shade. And we're going to pop it right on that outer V. I'm going to stamp it right on the outer V, right in the crease area. And we'll blend it once we get through packing it in place. I'm going to go a little bit out towards that outer V, just so we can get the deepness of this shade packed. Same thing for the other eye. Just want to pack it. And it's placing really good. So we're going to see how it's going to blend once we get done packing the shadow. And now I'm packing it right in that crease area, right a little bit above it, but not too high, just enough so when we get ready to blend it, we have a little bit of that shade popping through the crease, but not too high up in that crease area. And I hope my light's not too bright. My other camera, my big camera, I don't know what's going on with it, so I had to pull my little baby back out. And I'm glad this one runs by an actual cord that goes to the wall, because the other one is run with a wireless battery. And sometimes I think that makes it difficult too, trying to keep a charge on them. So now I'm going to lightly blend the edges. And it's blending really good with the same brush, and just flicking the edges and lightly blending where you place the shadow. Oh, that's blending perfect. Pretty. Blend these edges again. And blend circular motions with the crease area. And I'm just really flicking the crease area with the tip of the brush, so we don't separate the shadows and make it like patchy. So I'm going to take a little bit more of the mauve shade, the deep shade, and pack a little bit more right on the outer V of the lid. Just intensify it a little bit more. Same thing for the other eye. Just packing it. This is blending like really good. Really good. So that is coming together like really pretty. I like it. So I'm going to blend just a little bit more. And I'm making sure my crease area have this shade blended directly in the crease. So I'm liking it so far. But I think we need to add a little more, like a more taupey beige type shade to this top brow bone area part. So I'm going to go back in with this Sonia Kashik, and I'm going to go back in with this shade on the bottom row. And I'm going to see if we can kind of set this right above the mauve shade, because I don't like that gap that's left up there. I wanted to transition the two shades together. Perfect, because she has gapped here, but when I placed it here, it's actually transitioning, blending well with that shade. Y'all gotta get it back together, honey. I already didn't have it together before I left off of here, but y'all bet with your girl. Just gonna pack a little bit more. Make sure we blend these two areas together on the left eye. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, because I didn't want it too bright and then that big gap from that lighter shade. So this is working perfect for what I'm looking for in this area. Yeah, that's more like it. So now I'm going to lightly blend with the same Sonia Kashik brush, just to make sure everything is blended without any harshness from placing it. So now let's take some glitter glue, and I'm going to use my NYX glitter glue. I'm going to place on my ring finger. Y'all know I love my shimmers. I still love my shimmers. And now we're going to blend it with our ring finger. And I like to do this so I can place the glitter glue flat onto my lid. I'm just going to pack it right on the lid, starting with the center and going over to the inner corner. And I'm going to use the tip of my finger to place the glue with, right in my crease area. Same thing for the other eye. start with the center, pack it, and place it, and use the tip of my finger for the crease area. And you can tell when it starts to get really sticky and tacky, so you can start applying your glitter base. So I'm gonna wipe my fingers off with my wipe. So now I'm going to go in with, I don't know what brush I want to use to place this shimmer. See, I'm forever not having my stuff together, y'all. Some things just don't change, do it. I'm gonna take this motor brush, flat, fluffy brush. I think I want to use, let's start out with the last shade. Since I'm nearsighted, farsighted. Bramble wood, I think that's what they say. But it's the last deep wine purplish shade shimmer. And we're gonna pack it right on that outer V, overlapping the center of the lid. Oh, I like that. Nice deep wine color. And I'm not going to go towards the inner corner because we're going to use a lighter shade for that area. But I am making sure I pack it really, really, really good towards that outer V area where we place that glitter glue. Just going to stamp it. This is so pretty. I like it. And I'm just flicking it like in circular motions. So we won't have to do a whole lot of blending when we apply the other shades. So the same thing, just add a little bit more. And I'm putting it right in the crease with the tip of the brush. So now I'm going to use the other side of the brush, and I'm going to use the lighter pink shade, which is the second shade, and it's called Petalic, yeah. Beautiful light pink shade. I'm going to apply that right in the inner corner, overlapping the deeper shade towards the center of the lid. And again, I'm going to use the tip of the brush to place this shade right in the crease area. Same thing for the other eye. I'm going to stamp it right over it. And then in the crease, we're going to use the tip of the brush to place it right in the crease area. I'm liking that. A little bit more to overlap some of that center, because I want to make sure this light shade is reflecting towards the center of the lid. It's pretty together though. Pretty combo. I like it. I like it. So I'm just going to stamp the lighter shade right over the center. So now I'm going to take the, this is a Sigma E47 brush. And what I like to do with this fiber brush is I'm going to blend the crease area to make sure my shimmers are blended right in the crease area and everything else is transitioned really, really well and blended. Without using a more denser brush, I can blend it softly and it blends like really, really seamless and effortlessly with this type of brush. You're not moving the shadows around. You're pretty much just blending these edges with this fiber type brush. And I love this type of brush when I'm using shimmers and stuff, especially when you're talking about the crease area and you don't want it to blow like all the way up. You can kind of control it with this type of brush. So we're going to continue to blend. And then you can apply pressure with this type of brush and it will not mess up your look either when you're blending. So we're just going to continue to blend in circular motions. I'm going to lift my eye just so I can make sure the shimmers are blended like really good in that crease area. It's beautiful. I like it. So now I'm going to take the lighter shade again with the same brush. And what we're going to do is just make sure it's popped right in that crease area. In that inner corner, going up over towards the center of the lid. I love the sparkliness in it. It's so pretty. It's like a pink ice. It's really pretty. I like it. So now let's take the deep brown shade, the last one on the top row, and that's called Deeply Rooted. And I want to take that shade. We're gonna pop this right in the outer V to see if we can deepen up just a little bit. And then just lightly blend it. Because it will look good with a black, but I want to make sure we don't have that harshness from that glitter shade. Shimmer shade, not glitter, I'm sorry. It's shimmer on the center of the lid. We're going to blend with the same brush so we can separate that harsh line from the shimmers and make sure it's blended with the matte brown shade. And then we can wrap this look up. But I like it. It's pretty. Let's just make sure we blend again. And I'm blending up towards the outer V with the deep brown shade so everything can transition together. That is pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. So now I'm going to go back in with this Sonia Kashik brush. And I'm going to go back in with the shade, the more matte taupey-ish. Not taupey-ish. Yeah, taupey, maroonish, whatever color it is. I have no idea. But I'm going to just make sure everything is seamless together from the crease to the brow bone. Because like here, I feel like it's kind of like a gap here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it from where, I'm sitting in the mirror. So that's kind of covering it up a little bit more. And it gives that nice blended effect with the shades. I like that. I like it. I like it. So now I'm going to lightly blend the areas again together. So pretty. So now I'm going to take my wipe and we're going to clean up the eye area so we can finish this look. Y'all know this is my favorite part. Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. Then I want to throw the wipe down. Hang on, guys. Well, no point in stopping the camera. So now I'm going to pat and break up the fallout before we actually wipe it. Now we're going to just gently wipe the under eye area. It's so pretty. So pretty. I like it. I like it. That's so pretty together. I like it. So now I'm going to go back in with the Sonia Kashik brush and make sure this area is blended really good. This is like beautiful. I like it. I like it. So I'm going to zoom in for a minute. Let's see if it, so you can see the final. I see a little harshness right here. So let's see if I can fix that before we jump off camera. I'm going to take this same Sigma brush and we're going to see if we can blend this area out. And just welcome back. This is the finished look and I love how it came together. Now I did not apply any lashes today. I just didn't feel like putting them on, but I still think this look is so, so pretty and beautiful. Now to finish the rest of my eye look, I used the first shade on the bottom row, the shimmer shade, and I popped it into my inner corner of my eye. And then I used the Morphe Deep Matte shade. I applied just the tiniest amount on my lower lash line. And that finished the eye look. No, I'm sorry. And I added the first shade right from the inner to a little portion of the lower lash line going towards the center of the lower lash line. So that's all I used for this palette, and I highlighted with the first shade in the palette. It's just a little bit under my brow bone. Now, to finish the rest of my face, I used my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in F10, and then I used my Wet n Wild. This thing is dirty. My Wet n Wild in the shade Keiko, and I like how it gives that more, sorry, bronzy effect around my face. I use this most for the outside of my face and the Revolution for the inside of my face, more highlighting effect. And for my lips today, I used this Lurella's lip liner pencil in Cold Brew. It's this deep brown chocolate color. And then I used two of their lip glosses. This one is in the shade, y'all know I can't see one for nothing. With my glasses on, I cannot see. Okay, in the shade Top Notch. Did I say Top Notch? No, Tempted. I'm sorry, Tempted. This is real deep, nice, deep chocolate shade, which I like. I didn't think I was gonna like it with this liner because it came in last month's box together. And then I topped it with this nice neutral mauve shade, which is really pretty, because I didn't know how I was gonna feel about these two together, but I really do like the combination of it. So I'll definitely be using this deep pencil more often when I use my glosses and stuff. So for the rest of my face, I bronzed with my Ace Beauté, the Bronzed in Paradise, and I used the two deeper shades to bronze my jawline area, and then I used those two shades, the middle two, to bronze my forehead area, and the lighter shade to kind of like set the powders under my eye and the rest of my jawline for my face. So I wouldn't have this white cast that I noticed that I have been doing in the past when I set my face in like a whole white cast. So I've seen a couple people use like shades that are actually more of their skin tone range to kind of cover up the white cast from the setting powder, if that makes sense. So I do like how that turned out. I hope you guys like this look. Let me know your thoughts on the look, how it came out, if you like it. Some suggestions that, you know, I should try differently. And if you have this beautiful eyeshadow palette, let me know your thoughts on it. Do you like it? If you want to see another look with it, I do like it. I wouldn't say the formula is as creamy as some of their other palettes. It's not as creamy. I didn't get that out of this palette, but I still do like the color scheme. I still do think the colors, you know, perform beautifully together. Like I said, I don't know what happened with this area right here. I don't know if it was because the concealer wasn't dry or blended. I'm not 100% sure, but I had a little patch here, but I'm sure it wasn't from this. It was from a sticky base that kind of like grabbed it. So that concludes the look. Like I said, I'm so excited to be back, guys. You all just don't understand. I am just super duper excited to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I missed you all. I missed you all so much. I missed the channel. I missed the YouTube community. Like I said, I was just being available when, you know, when it's needed and where it's needed. So I have no regrets about that. But I did miss you all in my channel. So, but again, if you have not done so already, comment, like, and subscribe to your girl's channel and become a part of my YouTube family here. See you guys in my next video. Goodbye.